Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first YouTube video. I'll keep on uploading maths topics from basics to advanced level. Today you will be learning something about numbers from Maths ACE Prime 6 book, which will not only be helpful for the ones who follow this book, but to all those who need help in numbers. It will be the same for all the topics, which I'll keep on uploading. So let's start with the topic. So first topic is knowing our numbers. So numbers are actually one of the important tools in our daily life. So there are many numbers like we have seen like numbers like prime numbers, composite numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, and so on. So let us see from that two important ones. That is always a confusion, which are called the natural numbers and the whole numbers. So the natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Always the natural number starts with 1. The difference between the natural number and the whole number is there's only one additional 0 over here. Rest all are the same as the natural numbers. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, so you must have seen there is an additional 0 over here. So how to remember? And many times, many of them get confused over here. So whether in the natural number there is 0 or in the whole number there is a 0. So now can you see here? This is O. So you can just consider that O as 0. So hope that is clear to you. So now let us start with the chapter. So in this chapter, what are we going to do? We are going to learn about numbers having more than 7 digits. We'll also learn about the two types of numeration systems which are used to read and write large numbers. So the first is that the Indian system of numeration, and the second is the international system of numeration. So in Indian system of numeration, what we do is here, so we will first look at the table. So that is the ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, 10,000s place, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crores, and 10 crores. So what are these ones? So while writing, how do we write this one? Let us see that. So when we write in the Indian system, when we write which are the large numbers especially. So what we do, we separate them using the commas. So in this one, the commas also is important, where to write the commas. And always one more thing here is we write it from right to left. The numbers are written from right to left. So let us see the commas also, and the commas also should be written from right to left. So first thing, for the first comma is after 3 digits. And then after every 2 digits, there will be a comma. First after 3, then after 2. So let us see the example for this one. So now see here, this is 3. This is 2. There is no number after that. Now this is 3, 2, and there is one in single number remaining. So let us keep as it is. 3, 2, 2, and same over here. So this was something about the Indian system. Now let's go for the international system. So again for international system, here is ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, billions, 10 billions, and 100 billions. So we don't use over here lakhs, is it? So for this one, there's a difference between here. What we do here in the Indian system, there is 3 and 2 and 2. Okay, but here the commas are after every 3 digits. So 3, 3, 3, and so on. So let us see over here. This 3, this 3, this 3, this 3, this 3, and so on. Okay, so you must have got the difference between both of them. So now, okay, this was something about, and we'll see the in detail about it, the examples in the exercise. This was just a brief introduction of the Indian and the international system. Every examples we are going to see of every topic in the exercise. Now let us see for the place value and the face value. Always there is a confusion between the place value and the face value. So here the place value is every digit in the number. Somebody asked you what is the definition of that. So every digit in the number has a value depending upon the position. This value of the digit is known as the place value. So let us see here with the help of the example I will explain to you. And one more thing over here, the place value of any digit in a number can be found out by multiplying that digit with its position. So from here, sometimes there will be a confusion here. What is it? So let me show you with the example now. Now see, this is the example let us take for the place value. So this is 8,76,425. In this, I have underlined this 7. So we want the place value of this one. So what does this say? Ones, tens, hundred, thousands, and this is 10,000. So that 7 is on the 10,000s place. So what are we going to do? We are going to write this digit 7 and you are going to multiply it by 10,000. So what do you get over here? 7 into 10,000 is going to be 70,000. So here the place value of 7 in this number is 70. Okay. And this was something about the place value. Now let us see for the face value. What does the face value say? The face value of a digit in a number is the value of the digit itself. When we say digit itself, that means it says the number itself. Digit itself means the number itself. So I'll show you the example for the face value as well with the same one. So now what does this say? This 7 says we want the face value of it. So it says the digit itself means you have to write the same number. Hope that is clear. So later on, again for this also, we'll see this was just something about the brief explanation of the face value and the place value. Again, we'll see more examples on this one. So now we'll go directly for the exercise, okay? So now what they have asked for the first question is write the following numbers in words. Okay, so here what happened here, this is given as 2,25,000 and 0. And this is 89, means that is 89. So now how to guess whether it is in the international system or the Indian system? As I told you earlier, so we have to see the commas, 3, 2 and 2. So what I have done for this, I have already placed one table over here. So that thing becomes more clear. Once you see over here why the table is, you will find it easier with this help of the table. I'll show the examples here. Now look at here. First thing here, for what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write the numbers in these tables first, and then I'm going to show you how to write in words. Now this is 2,25,089. So let us already start what I have told you, that we have to start from the right hand side. So this is 9, 8, 0, 5, 2 and this 2. So what does this say? This 2 is on the lakhs place, isn't it? So we'll write here 2 lakhs. Again, what does this say? Now we will look at the thousands. Okay. Now this is, where is thousands? 2 and 5, that is 25,000. And this remains is that 8 into 10 is 80 and this is 9, that is 89. So what is that? How will you write this in words? That is 2,25,089. Hope that is clear to you. Now let us go for the second example. So here, what are we going to do? Again, we will go for this one. This is 3, 2 and 2. So let us write here 2, 9, 5. Then it is 0, 2, 8, 6 and 1. So what you can see, this 1 is in the crores place. So what are you going to write here? You're going to write here 1 crore. Then again, what are you going to see here? This is in the 68 in the, both are lakhs, right? So you will write here 68 lakhs. Now let us look at the thousands. Now this is 20,000. And here remains is 592. So 1 crore, 68 lakhs, 20,000, 592. Hope that is clear. So this was something about the crores, and this the 2 examples. Now let us go for the third example. Now what you can see for the third example is 3, 3 and 3. All are 3 means this says that it is in the international system. So again for this one also we'll do the same. We are going to plot it. So here what are we going to do? Now this is 8. We'll write here 8. Sorry for this one. We'll write as 2, 8, 6. Then here is 1, 0, 5, 7, 9, and this is 8. So what does this say? This says that these are, now let us look at the millions. So these are here all 3 millions, isn't it? 897. So what are we going to write here? 897. So you will write 897 million. Okay. Now let us look at the thousands. This and this one. So what is that? 501,000. So you are going to write here 501,000. And what remains here is 682. That is 682. Hope that is clear. So what happens here? 897 million, 501,000 and 682. So now let us see the next example. So what is here now again? 3, 3 and 2. So again that says that 3, 3 means it is going to be in millions. So now let us write in the same box 1, 9, 9, then 9, 4, 5, 0, 1. Now look, let us look again for this one, where now this is just in the millions. We have only 2 digits. That says 10 million. Now look, let us look for the thousands. That is 549. That is 549. And then this is 991. So here is 991. So how is it? 10,549,991. So you must have seen this table, how the table helps us to write the in easy word. This one, the words to the this table is very helpful. Now let us see the numerals. This was something about the words. Now let us see for the numerals. Now for the numerals again, what are we going to do? It says that 9 lakhs means this is going to be in the Indian system. Lakhs comes in the Indian system. So when I say here 9 lakhs, so where I'm going to write that 9, I'm going to write it over here. 99,000. 99,000 because both are thousands place. And then it says 900 and 99. So 999 over here. So here this is clear. So now since this is in the Indian system, so how are we going to write the zeros? This one, the commas, I mean, this is 3, 2, and this is 1. Hope that is also clear to you. Now again we will go for the next one, that is 3 crores. 70,305. So how are you going to write here? 3, 0, 7, 0, 0, and this is going to be 3 over here. Hope you got it. So again, because now this is in the Indian system, so how are we going to write here? That we are going to put 3, 2, and 2. And the last one, whatever it is, if it is 1 digit left, you will just put otherwise 2. Okay, so last digit doesn't matter, whatever it is. Now we will go for the next example. That is 75 lakhs 302. This is the next one. So this again we are going to write here 75 lakhs. So now 75 over here. 3002. So 3002 means thousands place is here. Now 3. And this 2. 2 is a single number. So we are going to write it over here. So now what happens here? You can see, sorry for that, this is going to be 0, thousands place and not the 10,000s because 3002. So this is going to be 3 and this 0, 0 and this one. So can you see here what happened here? This you have to put 1 0 over here. You cannot keep it blank and here 2 zeros. So again, this was helpful because we had a table in front of us. Without table, again, there could have been some mistake. So that because this is 3,000. So this is, and this was 10,000. So you cannot write that 3 over here. Here should be blank and this should be 3 over here. This was something for the C part. Now let us go for the D. So here again, what does this say? That is 7,008,562. So how are you going to write this one as? There is 7 million means you are going to go by 7 million, they said. So 7 million. Here, over here, 7 million. Then what did they say? 8,000. 8,000 means 8 should be here. Then 500. So 5 should be 500 and 62. 62. So now what happens here? Again, you can see there are two blanks over here. So you are going to put here 2 zeros. So now since this is in million, so million means you are going to put 3, 3 and so on. Hope again this also clear. So now let us go for the next one. That is the 20,569,007. So 20 million. So 20 million means you are going to put here 2 and here 0. Then 500. So here you are going to 569,000. So 569,000. So 569 over here. And then it says only 7. 7 means you are going to put, because it is a single number, always on the ones place. So again, these blanks, we are going to put here 0. And since it is in millions, again, this will be 3, 3, and so on. So hope that is clear with the Indian and the international system. Now let us see for the expanded form. So what do you mean by expanded form? Expanded means in simple way. What we can say, that is we have to break up that number, isn't it? So here, if I just given this proper definition, means expanded form of a number represents the sum of the place values of all the digits of a number. In short, that is the breaking up the number. So now look at here. They have asked that write the following numbers in the expanded form. So this is the number given. What does this say? 5,76,500. So what I have done a rough work over here, how to split up. So this is the first digit is 0. So 0 is on which place? This is ones, tens, hundred, thousands, 10,000, and this is lakh. So 0 is on the ones place. So 0 into 1, that is going to be 0. Again here is 0. 0 is on the tens place. 0 into 10 is going to be 0. But I wrote here 2 zeros just for your understanding, because tens and ones, right? So here 0 and 0. Then 5 is on which place? 5 is on the hundreds place. So 5 into 100, that is going to be 500. Then 6 is on thousands place. 6 into 1,000. So that is going to be 6,000. Then 7 is on the 10,000s place. 7 into 10,000. So that is going to be 70,000. So 5 into 1 lakh. So that is going to be 5 lakhs. So same thing, whatever is here, I have written this in the reverse order. Over here, that is 5 lakhs, 70,000, 6,000, and this is 500. So they have just asked you over here, that is you have to just write in the expanded form. They haven't asked you for the final answer. Suppose they ask you for the final answer, you have to add up all this one and write the answer over here. Hope that is clear. Same thing for the second one. I think you must have got this one. So now again, ones, tens, hundred, thousands, 10,000, and so on. So here, the work has been done over here. So you can go to that for the B, C. I'll show you the D part. It's big number. Now look at here. The second way of doing this one. So what you are going to write? You will write 2. After that, the numbers, there are how many digits are here? So there are 6, 7, 8 digits. So you are going to write here. You will write 2 and you are going to write 8 number of zeros. Then again you will take here 4. After 4, how many digits are here? There are 7. So you will write 4 and you are going to write 7 digits over here. 0 doesn't make any sense. So now you are going to write 3. After 3, how many numbers are here? I mean the digits, they are 5. So you will write 3 and you will write here 5 digits. Then 4. After 4, how many digits are here? There are 4 digits. So you will write 4 and you will write here 4 zeros. Again, so for here 3. So you will write here 3 zeros. 7 and 2. So this 2. 8 and this, after 8, only 1 digit is left. So you will write 80. And this last one is 3. So you are going to write here single 3. So this is the other way. You can do it as you like, whichever way you find it easy, because in maths there are many methods. So hope this is also clear for you, how to expand it. So you can go to the other questions later on. So now let us see the successor. The next, this successor and the predecessor, these are the small topics. So what do you mean by successor? So successor is the next number in the counting sequence. You have to just add 1 to it. So now see here, this is the number example for here. If I'm writing here, I want a successor of 5. So what do I do here? I write 5 plus 1, that is 6, because we have to add 1 to it. So this is clear for the successor. Now the predecessor. What do you mean the pre? Pre means before. So what is that? The predecessor of the number that comes before it in the counting sequence. So here what you have to do, here we added 1. Here we have to subtract 1 from it. So now see, suppose here I give the example 5. So predecessor of 5 is 5 minus 1, that is 4. So and one more important thing over here, predecessor of 0. Many of them get confused over here for 0. So 0 minus 1 is going to be minus 1. So here what are you going to remember? You know the number line. Here is 0. Here are all the positive integers. Here are all the negative integers. So since we said this is before, so before 0 is going to be what? Minus 1. This is also one of the way to remember. So this is one of the very important part to remember what is the predecessor of 0. Now we will see for the successors of the following. Now see here, what we are going to do, this both numbers here, we are going to take this, we are going to consider the last digit of this one. So here when we add 2 to this one to this 2, so what happens? We get here 3. The rest of the numbers remain the same. Again, same thing we are going to use for here. So we add 5 to this one, 1 to 5, we get 6. Other numbers remain the same. Again, here we add 1 to 0, so we get 1. The other digit remain the same. Now for 8 plus 1 is going to be 9. Other digit remain the same. This was for the successor. Same thing for the now predecessor. Now what will we do? We know that we have to subtract 1. 8 becomes 7. Rest numbers remain the same. 6 becomes 5. Rest numbers remain the same. 8 becomes 7. Rest numbers remain the same. Now look at the last problem for this one. What happened here is 0. So here what are we going to do? We are going to consider these two numbers. So 90 minus 1 is going to be 89. Just concentrate on this. 90 minus 1 is going to be 89. Rest of the digits remain the same. This is something different over here. This was something about today's what we are going to do, and this was the part 1. And the continuation of this chapter for the part 2, I will upload soon. So please do like and subscribe to this channel so you get the notification and the other parts of this chapter and many more. Thank you.